Why is that drawing face on my paper?
I think everyone has.
All right, so the definition. It says that a relation is a set of input and output values.
Did that fair?
Yes.
Did Eric Weaver make it in?
No, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, so on a graph, who remembers how we graph? What's one of the values when you graph? X and Y, fantastic. So do you think input is X or is input Y?
Input is X.
Input is X, awesome. And what's the output?
Y.
Fantastic. And does anybody remember what those are called?
What? Oh,
Coordinate.
Right.
It does start with a P.
Pair.
Coordinate pairs, fantastic. And remember we write them as X and Y. So as a relation is a set of X and Y values. Now how many do you think a set is going to contain? More than how many? More than 2. It's going to have more than 2 in it. Now we have multiple things to write over here, so get ready. 45.
45.
Yep. There are several ways to represent. So these are the characteristics. The characteristics are the way you represent your relation, and we're going to talk about 4 specific ones today, but we're going to write down several of them. So what do you know the first way is that we can represent anything graphically? How would we do it? What would we put it on? The graph, the coordinate plane. So the first way, points on a graph. Now we said that they were called coordinate pairs, correct? Does anybody know another word for those? Starts with an O.
Order pairs.
Ordered pairs, awesome. But origin is on a graph. That's the center, so that's okay. All right, so we can represent it as points on a graph or ordered pairs. Does anybody remember another way they've done this? That they've seen it? You should. Starts with a T. You're just saying stuff now, Bronson. Look at your learning table. Table, yes. What? Input, output, table. What's another way?
I don't know.
Sarah? Mapping diagram, yes, which I think is the most fun, but we'll see. You get to draw arrows.
That's fun.
I just like it. You don't know. You've never done it. You can also write it as an equation. And the last one is a sentence, which we won't be working on today. If I go any slower, I'm going backwards. Why don't you speed up?
I'm trying. I'm going fast. I can't get the way. It's slow.
You know I say what I write.
You talking about my handwriting?
I understand, but I say what I write, so you could just listen.
Who said ooh? Who said ooh?
That wasn't a comeback. Don't even start that.
Stop that. Gosh. Alright, are we ready for an example?
Yes.
So an example is what a relation looks like. That's why it's a smiley face. Yay! We're going to show it in... Troy, it's not on silent, son.
Oh, my bad.
You're in school.
Oh, boy.
That's fine, Tater. Alright, so the first way that we're going to show it is ordered pairs. Alright, and this is what a set of ordered pairs looks like. Now, if you can't draw this bracket, watch. It is an S and then a 2. So write an S and then a 2. That's how you write a bracket. And then put it together and it's beautiful.
But my shoes aren't like that.
Make it look like this. Make it a very curvy 2 or a backwards S. Okay. Now, a set of ordered pairs could look like this. It could be 6, 8, 3, 5, 1, 7, -2, -4.
What that was?
He's banging on the wall.
Oh, see, you know, you got a duck.
Alright, so then you have to close it with another bracket, which is a curvy 2 and an S. Yeah, it's just backwards. So practice brackets on your own time. Don't get bogged down in the details. Another example that we can do is we can turn this into a table. So input was what value? What did we say a second ago? Input was X and output is?
Wow.
Fantastic. Who remembers how they're listed in ordered pairs? What comes first? The X and then? Alright, and then X, Y, X, Y, X, Y. So until you are completely sure what's happening, write down X and Y over these. Troy, how do I turn it on silent, hun?
You go to settings.
No, he's telling me.
On a time, yeah, you got to chill it. Yeah, push it back. Alright,
You go to settings and then you go to sound.
Okay, so are we ready to put this in a table?
Yes.
Alright, so you write the coordinate pairs still in the same order. So what would come first? And then? What's the Y value of 6? 8. Awesome. And then 3, 5. And then? 1 and 7. And then? -2, -4.
Isn't there like a way that you could like put, I remember there was like X, Y, and then 1, like it was like an exponent, and then like, and then there would be like X, Y, it was like,
Too many X's in the term.
we're getting there, but not yet.
You got that.
Is she talking about slope?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I'm for that.
One of them. Alright, so those are our 2 examples. Now, what would a non-example be? If this is an example of a relationship, of a relation, what is a non-example?
the one that I don't have.
The one that's not a relation, correct? Awesome. So our first one could be 4. What is that? Starts with a C. No, that's a Q. Starts with a C. C-O.
C-O.
C-O-N.
Corn.
Its coordinates are 2. Constant. Thank you.
Yeah.
Woo! Alright, that is a constant. Holy potatoes. Alright. This is also not a relation. What is that? What is that?
That-
What?
that-
Variable, yes. Now, please spell it correctly. Variable. Well,
I got another example. Miss Ansford. I got another example. Non-example. A coefficient.
that's what we just wrote down. Yay! 4x. Good job, Bronson. Alright, this is called a term. Remember when we talked about those? And 4 is the coefficient. Good job. High five. So these are our non-examples. Now, today we're going to practice representing them. We are going to show them in two ways. We're going to do it as an input-output table and an ordered pair. So everybody finish writing so we can go to the next page. We shouldn't be talking to each other. It's not that exciting. We're waiting on you. You're the only one still writing. Ready? Okay. Alright, 25B. So, we are going to write on the outside of these first. So, these should be folded all the way in. Fold on the solid lines all the way in. The first one is an ordered pair. Ordered pairs. The second one is our input-output table.
Is that the inside or outside?
This is the outside.
No, because you know how we had the empty blank spot?
This is the outside.
Outside is the
I'm telling you that it's the outside. It is. See how they're... Alright, what do you think this guy down here is going to be? What's on the inside?
graph.
It's a graph. It's the mapping diagram. Look at you go. Ready? Almost.
You gotta erase it.
Ordered pairs.
You have like a eraser. I don't have one and I wrote it on the one.
It's on our supply list that we need though. That's why it says bonus points above it. Nothing gets past you, Troy. Y'all ready?
No. I wrote it on the wrong thing. So I gotta erase it.
Alright, we're starting with ordered pairs. So if you're ready, open the ordered pairs flappy. Alright, so we're going to write out here on the outside. Is everybody ready?
I'm still right.
We write sets in.
They're going like a little table numbers.
Yes. Yes, it does. We write sets in brackets. That's the squiggies. With commas. Commas, not comas, guys. C-O-M-M-A-S, not a coma. between each pair. And a pair has how many values? A what and a what?
X and Y.
Fantastic. And that was one of our examples. What color did I do that in? All right. Now, please go ahead and write your bracket. Remember, it's an S, then a curve, too. Write your squiggy. All right, our first one is going to be -2, -4. -4, 5. 5, 3. And 2, -3. And then close your bracket. That's all you have to do.
You have to have those brackets.
Yep, you have to have the brackets. That's why it says we write sets in brackets.
So we'll be wrong to do that. Like,
Yep.
we're gonna miss like one.
Why would you miss one bracket?
You know how you read something like this? Like I might not put like the end.
I don't know what you said.
I might not put the end on there.
We'll put the end on there.
What if I forget it? Would you wrong?
That's what we're practicing.
How do they hear it?
Are we ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Now we're going to turn those into a table. Yay! All right, open the input-output table flappy. All right, we're going to write 2 things on the outside. On this outside part. We have 2 different kind of tables that we can do. A vertical table and a horizontal table. What does a vertical table look like? Which way is vertical? Vertical's up and down.
Horizontal is like this.
Horizontal is, there we go. Okay. Scaring me a little bit. So, vertical table. Alright, so on a vertical table, X is on the left. On a horizontal table, X is on the top. Craziness! Your homework tonight is to take these ordered pairs and write them as a table.
Oh wow, so easy.
Write them in 2 tables, the vertical table and the horizontal table. That's your homework for tonight. Tomorrow, we're doing graphing and mapping diagram, and then you're going to have a fun little activity to practice. And we're going to talk about domain and range. Yeah. Yes.
What's the number for you?
Oh, then we go into medium and then
I want you to take this set and turn it into a table. Have a good day. Make good choices. Be good people.